Yeah. Any other day I would wake up, yeah, press start on my K-cup, think about the time you take up, while you put on your makeup, but that makeup don't hide those lies you tell, we go round and round on this carousel, I can see the signs, baby, you can spell, being with you is H-E-L-L, peace. Think about the time you take up, while you put on your makeup,
Please don't worry about a thing. Please
think about the time you take up, while you put on your makeup,
don't worry about a thing. I'm sorry, baby, but it didn't mean a thing. I can see you're hurting, I know all the worry that it brings. Just believe when I tell you that it didn't mean a thing. 'Cause you're the one that I want, so please don't worry about a thing.
Yeah. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ain't it funny how all the games played out? Like I don't know what you're doing when you stay out. Try to lock me down, I had to break out. Cause you lie, repeat, rewind, retweet, then act like hoes that you see on TV. What a crying shame, with a body on that frame and a half a brain. Think about the time you take up, when you put on your makeup.
Please don't worry about a thing.
Think about the time you take up, when you put on your makeup.
Please don't worry about a thing. I'm sorry, baby, but it didn't mean a thing. I can see you're hurting, I know all the worry that it brings. Believe when I tell you that it didn't mean a thing. 'Cause you're the one that I want, so please don't worry about a thing.
Any other day you could lie to me and I said, baby, it'll be okay. But today is not one of those special days, and baby girl, I'll be on my way. I'm doing me, and any other day you can cry to me and I'ma wash those tears away. But everybody knows that you play it sweet, girl, you ain't no Sarah Lee. I'm doing me. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ain't it funny how all the games played out? Like I don't know what you're doing when you stay out. Try to lock me down, I had to break out. Cause you lie, repeat, rewind.
Hello. Hi. No. I'm late. I know I'm late.
With a body on that frame and a half a brain. Damn.
Hi.
With a body on that frame and a half a brain.
I had a button. I has a button. I'm so.
With a body on that frame and a half a brain.
I have like half a brain, as they said. Hi chat. How's everyone doing today? Good to see you there, Sandgroper, Hudson Hawk. Sorry about you. Yuazan. Yuzu, how you doing? Hey Fish, good to see you here. I need a spice. No. Zombie, how are you? It's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh no. Oh no. I was already today so stairs are not my friends after the perfectly reasonable number of squats I did yesterday. But yeah. Oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. More. Okay. And push-ups, of course. Ow. Hell no. Don't worry, fish, I bought only the finest of hydration. Potato and cola. Right, sorry. Miss the spilling? That happens. Don't stress. You have some Jaeger here. That's one of the choices you could make. But Ironclad has been spoiled for you. Made the mistake of leaving Twitch up before patch. Ah, okay. Well, you fall through that anyway. They haven't fixed it yet. Well, I'm thinking about that. Let's see if there's any notes. Oh yeah, for those who weren't aware, they are doing a full wipe for this patch. So all thy stuff is gone. We've following the conversation surrounding 4.8's upcoming wipe and wanted to give an updated heads up regarding what to expect. 4.8 will include a comprehensive wipe. The only things you'll keep are the blueprints and anything in your hangar. That's it. You still have needed to back a small ship to the command module and access the command module's ladder from the second ship. Oh, interesting. The other one I've heard answered was just shoot the Ironclad and then park a new command module on it. Yeah, so full wipe. Rip. Well, hangar is in anything you pledge towards. Not hangar as in anything you access in your hangar in the game. If they got rid of everyone's... Hello? If they got rid of everyone's, like... Okay. I'm going to send that one down and try again. If they got rid of everyone's pledges, there would be a mutiny. You're torn between tea and coffee, but my body's craving coffee. Well, there you go. Enjoy the coffee. I have a coffee in the morning. either before I go to work or when I get to work. Just because its texture is really nice. But then the rest of the day, I basically live on tea. Except apparently when I get home on a Wednesday, my dudes, where I enjoy myself a potato and cola, no sugar. LA Ice, of course, only the finest for this idiot. Cool.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, so we had a good look around the Iron Chad. Now I have a quick look around the Iron Chad Assault.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle hates visitors.
It's pissing down with rain outside. Yeah, so if you pledged towards an Intrepid, you just have an Intrepid. I somehow made it through today, chat. The assault made you have an extra leg day? Apparently the assault and the normal ironclad weighed the same. And I was reading that someone was saying that the armor is actually better on the base model, but the assault is faster. It's weird. The numbers they're pulling from it, I don't think are balanced yet. I don't think they've fixed them yet. You happy about the Survive? Gives you something to play for? Yeah, I'm about the same. You know, working towards unlocking new stuff is fun most of the time. It's a little bit bouncy though. God, that engine assembly is hilarious. So you have the little command module. Module. Yeah, no, the Intrepid's a great little ship. Absolute, actually, I'll go in the front way this time. Oof. There's a spicy couple of turrets there. But, does lose the tractor beam station. Gets armored orf, like armored orf. Gets an armored like door in front of it instead. That's cool. Looks suitably thick, so to speak. Ooh, green button. Is green button the right button? Access. No, green button's not the right button. Where's my access? She's stanced out, chat. She's got that positive camber going. Okay, where do you reckon our entrance lever is? Base ironclad HP. Yeah, HP. Okay, so the assault does have a bit more armor and and a bit less HP. Okay, that makes sense. Where in the world is the entrance lever? Kronk, I can't even find the lever. A lot of gun. It has a lot of gun, like a properly large amount. The problem, of course, being is I will never have enough crew in this thing to use that much gun. Oh, there. No, that's a lift, I think. Ka-chunk. Okay, so it's on the back of that little access panel. Oh, better lit in here as well. Ooh. Still very nice. Very chunky, very meaty sounding. Still has that anti-border turret at the top. Bottom turret there. This is the part that's a bit different. So this part here is the vehicle bay is here. Okay. And then, okay, those are the modules that aren't installed yet. Jump seats, weapon racks. Okay. Couple more jump seats, couple more weapon racks right by the side doors. Don't mind it. Engineering, maybe? No. Where's the crafting? Am I losing my mind? I passed it? I'll have a look in a sec. Have they fixed it yet? No, GoJ. Unfortunately, they're cooking up a patch at the moment. Left-hand side at the back. Oh, is that our crafting? That's the crafting terminal. Okay. Not implemented yet. Looks like it's the same size and system as they put into the Clipper. Into the cockpit? Yeah, you fall out of it, unfortunately. I already did that one yesterday. But interior up until that point is the same. Just that the cargo bay extends back a bit further on the base model, and you get these two little vehicle bay points here. I'm not sure if it'll only be these parts that you can repair and rearm at, or if you can repair and rearm on the whole dang thing. Who the heck knows? I certainly don't. Where is repair pads? Yeah. These pads here are the vehicle bay. So the ground vehicle bays that were promised. Will we be able to repair here? No idea, but they have got the same sort of tracked sort of point here. So I don't know. I don't know if you can repair on the whole thing or if only repair on certain points. Beyond me. And then you have the command modules that you cannot be in. Okay, here we have a command module that I'm not allowed to use. 2 spots close to the wall before the cargo grid. Oh, there's all sorts of weird markings on it. Just don't know if it's nope. Ow. I don't know if it's correct or not. Now, someone was saying that you can use a separate vehicle to use the exterior access onto this thing. We can just shoot the thing off. I think I might do the shoot the thing off method. So I'll store this thing, pull up a command module, park the command module off to the side, pull it up again, shoot the command module off, dock with it. Children of the Iron Chad. Industrial and combat, so the assault. Yeah, either way. You're going to see a divide in which ship people say is the best. Industrial players may lean towards the default for the extra cargo space. Yeah, the Chad will be more people who enjoy doing some pews and believe they have enough friends to crew it. Do they have enough friends to crew it? No idea. But that is what they shall. That is what they will believe, I believe.
Please visit us again.
That's the world's fastest lift.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Well, look, hopefully refuel and rearm your Golem in Salvation. Well, again, we don't know. We can probably try it today. Is VLM, it wasn't serving for you? It's been hit and miss for me. I haven't tried it this PTU, but it has been working for me in previous ones. You just want NPC turrets and engineering stations? So NPC crew. Nope. Legs don't work. And they actually mentioned in Inside Star Citizen, the pre-recorded one for the Chinese Bar Citizen, that they are looking into options to allow functionally teleporting to your party leader's ship. They are in the middle of sort of building a prototype and seeing if it's something they want to add. So, maybe. Yeah. It's... Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. What? Why no door? Door? Eh? Yeah, he was in there basically said in the interview that they are doing a deep dive into if they are going to do it. Show the door, bacon. I'm sure it'll open. Bacon. Yeah, as a former World of Warcraft Warlock player, getting everyone together was a full-time job. Like, hey, do you have enough shards to summon everyone? Yeah, I've got, the 40 shards I need to summon the entire raid. And then, 6 people will miss the summon. They're like, oh, I'm just buying some reagents. Like, cool, I've got to go kill some more nerds to go get some more shards to summon you. So, walk. The Lord of the Rings Online version? Oh no. Yes, The teleport could be nice. I'd love to see it. However they decide to implement it. Get to the location once, and it was an instant entry from any location. Oh, interesting. Hey! Hey, Falcon back. My door's not working. The other one had like 75% of the group had to be there to teleport. Oh, so you can name and shame the idiots. Morning, Falcon back. Can confirm Falcon back and Zombie Wolf, both silly gooses. It's a love-hate idea. I love it because it's convenient. Candid answer. Meta, I'm refunding that one. My legs are cooked. I sat down because my legs are hurting me. So I did that one. That one. I did that one. I didn't do that one. Refunded. Yeah, I sat down because like standing there was hurting. Doms is kicking my butt.
Welcome
And legs.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And legs.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Bye.
Yeah, I'm already like 30 squats in and a set of push-ups, and my left leg decided that it's done with my shenanigans. Also, I use a standing desk at work all day as well. Sorry, Chad, I'm just using some potato juice to kill them off my last 2 brain cells.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
They didn't slyly give me any of the other new vehicles, did they? Oh, alas. Now, I got a new blueprint, actually. I want... Actually, I'll call out the vehicle first.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I haven't looked at anything they haven't posted on the website. Pigboard Nerds is so good. Yeah, I haven't looked at any of the images and stuff. I know that a bunch of them have been leaked. I know that there's like a yellow hide white one. Old man complained, can confirm. You got out and rode to work today. I was aiming to catch a cab, but the sun was out, so I said bike. Nice. Hey. Hi, Pagan. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Appreciate you.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
Appreciates yous too, Pagan. They say problem which ensures basically bumps the bone that you face movement with pain. To getting the leg over on the bike is an effort, but if I don't move it, it's significantly worse. Oh, okay. Have you considered buying a drop bar bike? It might remove one of the impediments to you using it more. You do have anything that's hard. That's fair, bud. We'll get you some of those stepping blocks that people use to get onto horses. Soon. Good time zone, Dr. J. How are you this fine unit of measure? Okay. I can't get into any vehicles, chat. Hey! Chip it alive. Good move. Love it. Dr. J. Another silly goose. You wait till alien. Oh, the Raylan. Or the nuke attack ship. You reminds you of one of the guys in the band that my mate is in? Hey, nice. I was at work today, and one of my colleagues has picked up on my references to the music I listen to while I'm working is angry millennial music. A streak. Yay, more honks. We're going striking. And thanks, Dr. J, for the 3. Did you have the exploited? No. Oh, you mean the full wipe? Wearing a spacesuit, my neck is showing. Yeah, this spacesuit gets bugged every now and again. I don't know why. Oh, the punk band? No. I don't know that one. Televisor. So good. GBH. I know, you know. Okay, nice. I know GBH. Try it again. Something terminal. Noble terminal, it was. But I have enormous hair. I'm not sorry about it at all. Anti-nowhere leak. Oh, okay, nice. But yeah, my music playlist today was again, angry millennial music. Chevelle, Red, Endless Array, Billy Talent, Nine Lashes, Rise Against, Hailstorm, Offspring, Seven Dust, Upper Roach, Seether, Sum 41. More Breaking Benjamin, more Billy Talent, Blink 182, Angry Millennial Unit, Irish Robbers and Metamite. Hey, nice! That's cool. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, chat. Sum 41? Yeah.
Your vehicle has been
Green Day? Didn't show my playlist today. You have an Ursa? Could you see if you can shove it back end with a crafter sits there? Yeah, that would fit easily. Nurse would fit easily. Oh, Breaking Benjamin. Yeah. I was listening to Angels Fall at one point today, and being the manly man sitting there trying not to sob. Perfectly normal. You're listening to American College Punk? Fair enough. You want it there, so hopefully it's the other way. It would fit there easily. There's 2 pads at the back on the Assault. Fit in there easily. No worries. This is fine. Guess. You're up on stage for Sex and Violence in Melbourne. I was on stage a few minutes before the crowd got called up. Hey! How good. Hoping for the cat mods to make up you waiting forever for them. Yeah, they were workshopping some stuff. But they also had forgotten that they'd promised like medical modules and stuff for it. Yeah. Used to go moshing. One time a mohawk spear got me in the forehead. I saw stars. Nice. Gotta watch out for the egg whiters. Yep.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been please visit.
I think we're cooked, chat. Yeah, Pagan, they mentioned them in a discussion about modularity for the Ironclad. It was a long time ago, back when not the Ironclad, with Caterpillar, back when the Caterpillar was being concepted. But it was referenced, things like medical bays and what was the other one? There's a couple other ones mentioned. And then Disco Lando in the episode of Inside Star Citizen for this week said he wants broadsides, just cannons, roll out the cannons. Possible for the base swap out. Yeah, so the other one that they used to talk about was being able to make the ship longer or shorter, depending on how much you want to carry. The pads are labeled repair. If you look around, you see what they said. Okay, interesting. But yeah, the Disco Lando, I want, so the Disco Lando wanting rolling the cannons out is well received. Supposedly based on Reddit. Well, I'm not having a lot of luck right now. It's being a bit cooked for me at the moment, so I'm just going to leave it be for a moment. Yeah, Zombie, I think we just need to genuinely test the Perseus and the Iron Chat Assault. Perseus is much more useful for a small group of people, like 3 to 4, who are looking to do combat specifically. The Iron Chad is more useful for... They removed the coffee shop. How dare they? They get rid of the coffee shop. Rude. He worked like twice. Look, fair, but still. What, Starbucks removing a location? Dude, Starbucks is failing catastrophically in Australia. Hilarious. Again. Like the second time they've tried. And it's still just like... all the franchises are shutting down. They've got like a couple that do okay business. But Australians aren't like super into the like flavored brown water. We're more into the espresso coffee side of things. It's that one, isn't it? No, it's this one? This one. Opening heaps in China. That would make sense. And probably directly next to knockoff Starbucks as well. You don't want a $20 sugar milk drink? I mean, look, as I had when I was with you in LA, I'll have them and they're fine, but I don't see the hype. I know that they were the first company to really bring like the sort of bar experience of ordering a custom drink into like the US, but I don't get it. Milk tea, please. Heck yeah, give me boba. You'll say it for me. Yeah, fair. I don't think it is like... I don't think it's the worst coffee in the world. I just don't think it's focused on the coffee. If that makes sense. Barry's tea? I don't know that one. You like Starbucks, but the stuff you can buy out of it, like the iced coffees. Okay. No boba, please. It's just starch and calories. Yes, that's why I like it. The one which I was introduced when I was in Boston, was, oh, this happened again. We're going down. I'm yelling timber. Anyway. Barry Seeds, Irish tea and strong. Oh, nice. You've not had boba, it doesn't appeal to you? That's fair. It's like a sweetened milk tea for the most part, with a tapioca starch balls in the bottom of it that can be flavored. It's fine. Release candidate, ship it, send it! Like Janeway black coffee? Fair. So when I was in Boston, trying to buy coffee for like 25 people, I was introduced to what Australians refer to as a goon bag, but is in the rest of the world apparently boxed wine. Of like brewed coffee, where you could get like the half gallon or the 1 gallon like brewed coffee with like a dispense spout on the front of it, which was actually a really convenient way to get like brown caffeine juice into people. You like those Thai iced teas, don't like tapioca balls? That's fair. Yeah, Thai iced tea is delicious. You can make it at home pretty effectively until you realize just how much of the condensed milk you need, like sweetened condensed milk. Like, oh, that's why it tastes so good. Your work gets those coffee bags all the time for morning meetings. It's a convenient way to get it. That's not something I've seen in Australia. I've seen coffee wholesalers sell cold brew concentrate like that, but I've never seen like a hot version of it. I thought it was neat. You only get them when I'm out somewhere because they're just not great for you. I mean, as with most things, its moderation is fine. Like, you don't get fat from a sugary drink, unless, of course, you diabetes, in which case you can get very ill from one sugary drink. Coffee has to be brewed at 4 a.m., then kept boiling until 8 p.m. Did you used to make the coffee for McGrady in the Navy? Commander Colin. Commander Colin? Coin. Commander Coin. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. I don't know why I read it as Commander Colin. Because there's so many Germans who hang out in my chat. Ah, yes. Cologne. It's what? Cologne.
Welcome to the ASOS
Mostly is like,
vehicle
that should be a
retrieval
sleep. Go to
system.
sleep. Gotta sleep. Let's see if it'll work here.
Your vehicle has been placed
I'm probably in the same server and it won't, but we'll try. I feel like this build is cursed, but that's also okay. Hang on, I'm gonna go check what that crafting recipe I got yesterday was. Hope it carried across. You're technically German, but practically American. Oh, there you go. I know. I'm technically an idiot, but practically Australian. You are not German, but you use a Germanized spelling. Ah, very good. There's one place you tempt at. You know those iced tea thermoses they have in fast food? The accounts department finished 4 of them per day. Hot dang. Only technically? Hey. Look, okay? I don't need these well-aimed barbs. Being bullied, chat, by chat. So chat doesn't care. I fear this server is having issues. You're technically Irish, but practically Aussie. You've been told it takes about 20 years. Eh. I mean, my family tartan kilt that's in the cupboard over there. No, it's actually in that cupboard. Says that I'm Scottish, but I was born and raised in Australia. 20 years or 20 beers. ¿Por qué no los dos? Hey, Rice Burner, welcome back. How you doing? What time is it where I'm at? I am... It's like 3 p.m. here. Like 10 to 3. Cat's trying to catch toes under the blanket. Cat can only catch hands if cat gets toes. There are currently further hot fixes for the current 4.8 build. They need to fix out multiple bugs and stability issues. Yeah. Also, chat, I hate that I like the Redline bundle. Also, because Redline was a freaking amazing anime. If any of you enjoy anime and you haven't seen it, watch Redline. It is excellent. It is hand animated and just absolute masterpiece of like art. The story is fine, but the animation and direction for it are just so good. Clearly just not Bellini Ferry. If we were, it would be wall-to-wall hot speed spins again. No. Oh, well, it's okay. I can refund. Those buttons don't sit right for you. I mean, it's like a... It's a FOMO... It's like a FOMO-based monthly subscription. On top of the monthly subscription that they have. But that's a pretty cool skin. That's a pretty cool flight suit. This is the Tailwind flight suit with a Gallant skin. No, it's not a Gallant. Is it Gallant? No, that's not a Gallant. That's the Demeco, right? And then the red skin for the Buccaneer. You want it because you hate the free flight suit. You'll get a free flight suit for watching for 4 hours during DefenseCon on Twitch, because they've got a Twitch drop going, which is iOS keeps on changing suit to shit. Well, we know which word you use more often then, don't we, zombie? Toe caught a claw yesterday because I was unaware of her stalking. Aww. Aww. So this is the Mirai suit, which you'll get as a Twitch drop. Which I like. The cats are evil. But when they go into idiot murder mode, they're so cute. So you're a murderess? Oh yeah, absolutely. Looks like a minion, you hate it? That's fair. You want the anvil one? Have we seen a picture of the anvil one yet? Yeah, anyway. You'll be able to get this one in Twitch drops. Watch for 4 hours during DefenseCon. I think the May 14th to 27th. Yeah, there you go. I think this server is cooked, chat. Because that cargo elevator isn't going down and it's not bringing up the ships. Want the Kruger one? Ooh. Well, I'd take the tram across to check out the expo floor and see if I can see it, because I think they're on display at the expo hall, right? Yeah, they're on the display floor. Okay. I'll head across. I'll try to get there. Though I've been dropped into the bright blue void a couple of times now, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can. Yeah, we'll try. Possibly current day spacesuits and fly suits. Yeah. Well, I've been saying that they remind me really heavily of the the sort of 1980s inspired astronaut sort of vibe that Arc Raiders has. Elevator bosses are back again. Yes. Normal. Yeah, it's like that. I don't know, it's like there's a specific description for it, but it's like what the 80s imagined the future was going to be. It's retrofuturism, I think it's called. And I really, really like that style. I think it's a really, really good look. I'm going to take the other tram because that one tried to murder me. And this one left without me. Kruger and Anvil's suits are the best. Yeah. Also, the three-colored Virgil suit's also pretty great. What's your favorite? The Fallout does it too. Yeah. The Fallout one is a bit different, I think, because it starts based on an earlier time frame. Because the whole Fallout premise is what would happen if the microprocessor was never invented, and everything was still like Valve based for like circuitry. So it's got a lot more sort of rounded styling, little bit more Art Deco in that style. A bit more retro, same sort of deal. Yeah, it's a retrofuturism, but it's just based on a different time zone. Red's your favorite color, but I hate the Drake with a passion. Hopefully they'll make an Aegis one in the future. Well, they probably will. You want some Gitac styled suits? Yeah, maybe we'll see them in Alien Week. That'd be cool. I'm kind of sad I never picked up the Gitac Raylan, but I don't really need one. I just want to be able to sit about ships in my jeans, t-shirt and bomber jacket, drinking beers. Like in the Freelancer commercial. Yes! Very much so. Or the Prospector commercial where you're sitting there sipping a tea or a coffee. Would you know where I could find where they are if they're releasing some Idrises? Yeah, so they are releasing Idrises. They've released the timings for their for the F5 battles. They haven't said exactly what they're going to sell in exactly which time slots, but they have announced times. Where was it? I'm just going to find the link. Give me a sec. It has been CC'd to my Discord, but they have said the time frame. I think it's this one. Stop hull limited chips. Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah. Did I just fall again? Blessed be. Will there be quantity stock limited chips? Yes, now go fast. Each stock limited chip is capped at 1 per account and drops in waves to cover each time zone across the verse. Depending on where you are, the waves may land on the next calendar day. So there are the 6 waves on each day. Why does CIG intentionally limit themselves limiting hulls? The most recent answer I remember hearing was that they don't want some vehicles to be everywhere in the game. They want them to be relatively uncommon to see. But yeah, there's a link to it. And someone in the SC Reddit Discord posted the Discord timestamped, like the custom time offsets. Also helps balancing. I thought I know if it helps with balancing. But yeah, also it's FOMO. Star Citizen realized about 2017 that FOMO sells really well. They don't want 5,000 javelins running around. I mean, the accounting department does. But the gameplay director probably doesn't. Staying alive, staying alive. Sorry. Server is very cooked, chat. 10,000 of us can't afford one of those. Well, that's why you use PayPal. Pay in 4. Make yourself in debt for things that you don't need. Or whatever. This stream sponsored by Cash Later. Or some other stupid app. Shoot you, put ships on credit. I know, right? But we live in a world where people put a burrito on pay in 4, so you know people are going to put it on credit. You're kind of the other way around. You need data to balance. Yeah, I don't know. You going to use this to farm credit score? Yeah, we live in the dumbest time frame. We live in the dumbest timeline. I hate it. I really do. Quite a lot of my co-workers are quite young, like sort of 18 to 21, because people look at sales like, oh, sales is easy. I can do sales for a long time. And like, occasionally I have to dad mode them. Not telling them how to live their lives, but reminding them that the fact that they have 6 transactions a day coming out of their account for things they got and dealt with 4 weeks ago is dumb. Only if you're good at sales, yeah, you're not wrong. But these are also the people I have to tell not to lie about things, because if you lie in sales, you don't stay in sales. You move to used car sales. Hey. Or selling timeshares.
Now arriving.
I remember someone shared a photo of the contract for a timeshare because, fun one, just in case you're ever wondering, if you want to be like, if you have nothing to do and you really like screwing with people, waste people trying to sell you timeshares as time. Go in there with zero intention to buy and ask every unfortunate question. Ask the question like, hey, does this recurring debt pass on to my pass on to my family if I pass? All the usual stuff. But I saw someone showed a photo of the contract that they didn't sign, obviously, that basically had in the contract that the company is not liable for any misinformation or statements made by the salespeople at these events. They're basically saying, like, the salesperson probably lied. That's not our fault. And you can't hold us liable for it. But we still got to lock you into the contract on something that they promised you that they won't deliver. They get free rein to lie. Exactly. There is no repercussions for them lying. Unless you bail out of the contract too within the cooling down period or whatever it is. Timeshares are one of the biggest scams to still be legal. Yeah, it's like a physicalized pyramid scheme, right? Like, what if a pyramid scheme actually built a pyramid? Pretty much all the contracts say along something along that lines. Yeah, but normally there's like some like way around it. I'm seeing the exact same thing with the listings from real estate agents in Australia. They're all like, we do it in best faith. It might be wrong. Yeah, might be. I went and visited one of the places that the like floor map and the stuff looked really good. I walk into the room and real estate agents don't like me because I do things like I walk in there with a tape measure. They don't like the tape measure. And I'm like, cool. Let's get a quick, quickly jot down our areas, work out how big everything is, make sure it all fits the listings and this. I'm like, this place is 30% smaller than you advertised. You know, with no intention of buying, but go to all these events where they wine and dine you to give you tours. Ooh, and there's even in America, they sometimes give away free cruises if you come to their event. Go in there with zero intention of buying. Ask all the awkward questions until they kick you out, but make them give you the free cruise. Be a pest. And hey, did you know why they give you those cruises for going to the event? Because if you sign and then go on the cruise, that cruise is longer than the cooling off period for the contract. So by the time you get back from the cruise, you're locked in. They don't do it out of the goodness of their heart. Because they're evil. That cruise ship that got hantavirus. So I read a little bit into hantavirus. Hantavirus is not as traditionally transmissible as SARS-based diseases like COVID. So it is extremely unlikely that we'll see it come through as a mass infection event, except in very specific situations. The scientists all seem to agree that it's very unlikely to become a mass infection event. Yeah, I mean, originally COVID was much more lethal as well. Like the early variants had a much higher mortality rate and more severe impact through long COVID. But with, again, I'm not a virologist. I'm not a infectious diseases expert of any flavor, but I had it explained to me basically that infectious diseases that are very lethal actually have a lower transmission rate because they don't have... So because the person who's infectious isn't in the community for as long, so as they get less lethal, they become more transmissible. So you basically end up with situations where people are spreading these things very quickly because it's adapted to that one. It's evolved into that one through the selection of the patients who spread it. But the ones that let people still go around in the community spreads it more. It's why things like the influenza is so incredibly transmissible. Or, and I hate this, measles. I had someone describe to me, someone who works in healthcare, described to me the infection rate of measles, which is that if you're in the same room as someone who has measles, or if you go into the same room that they were in within half an hour, you have a 90% chance of having measles if you don't have the So if you haven't been vaccinated against it, which is horrifying, because measles is absolutely brutal disease. Can this year get worse? Yes! Yes, it can, and thanks for asking. Sorry, chat, this server is really cooked. I can't get into anywhere. Yeah, that server is absolutely cooking. Pain and suffering. Yay! Wait. I wonder if they actually put them into here. I wonder. I wonder, actually. Is it free flight ironclad? What could possibly go wrong? Where? What do you think it is? Combat, maybe? There's none of them, apparently. Oh, the ironclad isn't in here. Never mind. I thought I was being special. I mean, I am being special, let's be honest here. Yeah, not there. Hang it. Same one. Same server. Sorry, chat. Server no worky. So Farah does silly things, gets unhinged very quickly, as I am having a double potato and cola. I free poured it. It's a lot more than double. Oh. Oh, download Derby. Okay. Gonna go blow all your money on Torps. Oh, that's true, actually. I mentioned that if you Huh?
Systems activating. Systems on.
Did I just fall? My ship doesn't have enough lift to not fall, apparently, chat. Only the finest of vehicles here, chat. Ah! You ever fill up before I left? No, but that's normal around here. Okay, party time. Thank you, GoTos, for 16 months. I appreciate the heck out of it, bud. You can't park there, mate. Yes, I know. Yep.
Wrong direction.
Only the finest of pilots here, chat. Ah! Stop being cheap, fair. Buy fuel. Buy good torps. Now! You're not the boss of me. Yeah, no one's going to join in racing, just so we're all on the same page. I'm fully aware of this.
Wrong direction.
Especially not when I'm flying an Argo cargo on PTU.
Wrong.
Gosh,
direction.
they did my Argo cargo dirty with the removal of nav mode from it. At least I joined something else, so hopefully I can join onto a different live, so PTU, PU server. Nope, back on the same one. Noble Terminal. Eh. Eh. There's a lot more than 2 shots in that one. 2 potatoes. Potatoes.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, let's see if this feels like working for me. It probably won't. Nothing else is.
Vehicle, please visit.
He's down there somewhere in the smoke and gloom. Okay, the ship has appeared. Will it arise from the darkness? Is the question now. No. Sorry, hangar's on fire. Don't worry about that one. It's just a Drake ship. It's fine. That's more accurate than I want it to be. They come out of the factory like that. The Drake ship is meant to be on fire. Yep. It's cooked. I don't have a way around this. Though probably I won't die if I jump off because the game isn't really damaging people. Yeah. I was like, don't go to Area 18, that's a death sentence. Yeah, this server's cooked. I could recopy and go to a different location. That's probably my best way, actually. We'll quit. We'll recopy. We'll set our location as like Microtech, or yeah, I'll probably set my location as Microtech. Servers more cooked hours legs from yesterday and today. I'm sitting today because my legs are fried. Your legs are fried as well. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, chat had me doing squats and push-ups, and then more squats and more squats. Walked the heaps over the weekend. Nice. I do enjoy a good walk.
Space!
Indeed. Went around Kyoto and Osaka over 4 days. Oh, that sounds amazing, Go-Tos. Do you have a good time? I'm refunding those ones. I'm sorry, my legs are more fried than I'm really explaining. I don't know if all y'all are familiar with the feeling, but the feeling you have like just before you strain your groin, like the groin muscle / tendon. Yeah, I got that one the last set of squats I was doing. So no. It was a really good time. I had a good birthday weekend. Hey, happy birthday, Go-Tos. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I've been to Osaka, but that's the only part of Japan I've been to. And I wasn't there for very long. I'd like to go back. I might try to go skiing there one year. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see if that's copied. 2 nights Kyoto and 1 night Osaka. Very nice. Are you like 30% by volume ramen? Shrines and temples. Very nice. Shockingly only had ramen twice. What? Huh. I did refund. I did refund those. Did you not get the points back? If you didn't get the points back, I'll hook you up, like, somehow. How the heck do I hook you up with points? Nope. Huh? Well, if they didn't refund, I guess I have to do them. Fine, I'll do them in a bit. I owe 2 sets, apparently. I swear I hit the refund button. Yeah, I'll knock them out in a bit. Just, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Ow. Fine. Ow. No, I muted my mic. I was swearing externally as well. It's fine.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
No command modules listed? Huh. Okay. Do I have to claim? Do I have to get it first?
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Okay, there we go. There's a command module. Got a minute on it. It's just mining. Rumble, rumble, rumble. I'm gassed, Chad. But it's okay. I've got my tall glass of no sugar. Come on, 10 seconds.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Take
Vehicle
that.
Your vehicle has
Close
been
that. Okay, let's try this little method that people suggested, which is get a command module, plug it to the side, pull up the ironclad, shoot the command module off it, and then fly. Apparently. Also, apparently, the command module has 0 armor and a very low health. So, even the most incompetent of vehicles can murder it, and apparently so can some of the FPS weapons, not even including the rocket launcher. The target's a command module? Yeah, very much so. I don't believe the person who said it, but someone said they got the command module in one FS9 mag with the shields off. If that's correct, we cooked. That is true. Hey, this one's working. You're like an upgraded command module. Just the same thing with ablative armor plate slapped to the side of it. Old Iron Ass should have a stronger one than the normal Caterpillar and the Fatterpillar. You can fly the Ironclad by summoning the command module separately. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. Gone. Hopefully now I'm not at Area 18, I can actually do these things. Okay, we're good. New ship coming with a pilot gets a whopping big laser. It's true. I do like the command module. Tractor beam station. Little, you know, napping area. But when you're absolutely cooked by your ship, you just end up like having hot seats. Everyone pile in. All right, this is the Drake communal escape pod method. Got her up. Visibility not great, but that's okay. I can stash it down there. I don't actually know how low it is. Nope, that ain't right. Oh, me. Puppies. Nope, nope. That ain't right. Come on. Stop falling over. No, don't fall over. Stay upright. Land. Good enough. Making its own version of the Odin, 1 BFG, and having the command module onto it. You just dock it onto like a station laser. It's just like the part of the great big mining laser at the ground facilities. You just dock onto it with the command module.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
It's
system.
okay, there was a bug. I don't know if it's fixed in this particular version of the PTU, but the command module got control over whatever it interacted with. So if you docked to refuel the command module with a Starfarer,
No, we have to clear your space to make room for others.
the Starfarer was
Great
now
if you can move your vehicle. We're going to have to go ahead and store it.
the command. So the command module.
That is an invalid request. Your
What?
vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
What request? Whatever. So the command module took control of the. This is fine. What are you talking about?
Vehicle selected.
Everything's fine.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again. I don't know if I finished that story. My brain is absolutely cooked. If you were flying a command module and someone stopped to refuel you, you then got control over the Starfarer and could fly around dock to the Starfarer via the little fueling nozzle. It was pretty great. Where's my brain? It's okay. Chat. There's the Ironclad ass, aka the Ironclad Chad. The Chad-clad Iron Chad. I don't even know. Whatever you want to call it. Behold. The Ironclad Assault default skin, the black and yellow.
Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
I don't know why I'm slowly falling here, chat.
Friendly fire.
Rip. Anyway. The command module is dead. Long live the command module.
Docking initiated. Docking approved.
No hands.
Docking initiated.
Dr. J, so no. However, if you bring up a command module separately, it has collision, and you can then dock onto a existing ironclad.
Docking complete.
Transferring vehicle command.
Procedure initiated. Engines.
That's cool. I like that.
Operation procedure completed. Your systems are offline. Shield system offline. Shield system offline.
Off. Let's hit our flight ready button. One.
Board your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Okay, I can't repair it, unfortunately. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna be blessed by the. Gonna be blessed by the flashy red light to the end of time. So I worked hard to figure out that workaround. Yeah. But hey, if it works,
You're all set to go.
yeah. Caterpillar assault variant. The former king of the Caterpillar. Anyway, let's see what I got going here. Definitely don't need that much. I do need a bit more of that. Those are okay. Fourth in queue, the brick of knowledge in the back. Yeah, I know, right? Like this is very Atlas 5 heavy vibe, right? Like we made one size engine, okay? Turning off and on again, post your flashing lights. Sure, I'll do it again.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Nope.
Your systems are online. Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
That was the bug, yeah. Oh, cooler's off and on again? You can try it. Those are up and running again now. Give that one more power for engines, please. Nope. Drake mood lighting? Yeah, pretty much. That's me. We're progressing in the queue. Exit the speed, spin 720 degrees whilst emoting guns, then walk backwards back into the pilot's seat. And wait for the explosion. Wait, hang on. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason why we got a patch so very late last night was because they were trying to whop this bug where you couldn't move around inside the command module. It had no collision. But at some point they just had to ship it. And poor Whacker pushed the go button at midnight and then came back into work again today at 9 a.m. Probably 8 actually. Whacker works hard. We appreciate his yellowy goodness. Delayed the introduction of the assault. Well, it was both of them, right? It's both of them have the same issue, where the command module doesn't have collision. No stress queue out in dev teams. Yeah, but I'm just happy we're testing it, because people have found a bunch of issues with it since release. Some of them are design issues that won't get fixed, but some of them are genuine, like bugs, like the lift not behaving correctly on the front, left, and right sides, and like lighting and switches and stuff like that not working properly. But look, I'm just happy that we're getting to test them on PTU rather than on live. Because as they say, every company has a testing environment. Some people are just lucky enough not to have a different one to live. Design issues. So things like loading boxes into the secured storage at the front is really difficult if they're anything... Like, you can't do it with anything bigger than one SCU because you've got to go down these really narrow, like standard width doorways. So... like, whilst they would fit like 2 SCU boxes, you really can't get them down there. The fact there is no like functional lighting buttons and stuff is...
You are all clear to leave.
There we go. Is very odd. I mean, it's also probably partly design, but like the access to the secured storage could be solved by turning that middle one that doesn't have a storage area into a come on brain, into like a trapdoor. Okay, is it just me that's slowly falling down again in gravity? In everything I'm flying today? That's interesting. Thank you for your inquiry. Your inquiry has been placed in a queue. Hit the old open all button. Sticks? Yes. So I've got a HOTAS running. I'm running the Purple Warbird base with a Constellation hand grip and a Mongoose T 50 throttle. Get my trims. Fair enough. Let's have a quick look. Crystal tester. It's centering to bang on 50. Yeah, it's centering bang on 50. So it's fine. Brother Purple Homo because being subtle is overrated. on, let me out.
You're all set to go.
Yeah, it's like a flashing warning sign that says this guy is kind of weird, just so we're all on the same page starting the conversation. It doesn't take effort to be subtle. It takes effort for that. Yeah. No, I mean, I like the punk stuff. Like, I listen to a lot of punk. I also, this is very, like, mercenary of me, but there has to be some sort of a visual catch with streaming. You've got to be a recognizable person in some way. I used to always have, like, Hawaiian shirts, which was, like, my catch for a long time, but I kind of stopped really vibing with that so much, and decided to mix things up, and I shaved in a mohawk one day and then realized I actually kind of like it, so I stuck with it, and now I've got a giant purple mohawk all the time. Though sometimes it changes color. Ooh. This is blowing out my HDR in a glorious level, chat. Forever Hawk? Yeah, basically. Used to have Liberty Spikes in high school, kind of miss them. Dude, Liberty Spikes are so much damn work. I hate doing it. Like, I can, but I hate doing it. Add some more Bloom, you have a J.J. Abrams movie? Yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, it's still got the fan. Quantum mode. Get some speed going, chat. Liberty Spikes are like a mohawk, but chunk spikes down the row. It falls in a quantum. I've heard of this bug. Yeah, it's like spike, 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 spike. Named for the fairly obvious reason of Lady Liberty. You're the opposite. When I go out, I like to avoid attention, so no style, no definition, to leave alone. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not a very subtly person. You haven't heard that before? Yeah, it's there was a photo I saw of a dude at Christmas time with Liberty Spikes and a tiny Santa hat on each spike, which, if I had skill and a willingness to, I'd totally rock over Christmas. Issue Council. Jelly! Hi. Hi. Gundalf, how are you? Be a streamer. That's a streamer using Issue Council. I do it all the time because surely someone has duplicated this one. No, apparently not. People don't read patch notes. this is in the patch notes saying we know. They just don't read it and they report it. What's my impression on the Ironclad? It's thick. It's very thick. How is... What's this one? Did you re-sign up for that 50k bonus? Yeah, you got a 2018 they would have just had the 5k. Jelly, thanks for the biddies. I appreciate you firing those hearts on the penguin gun. Nope. You. No. We've gone to Plaid. Hang on. Gosh dang it, Wiz. How dare you? Yeah, Chili has some amazing emotes, and she keeps on putting me in touch with amazing emote artists. You can't, the grid's a real pain. You can't find the grids with 32s alone. You have to mix 24s and 16s and 8s. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty common across different chassis, against different like vehicle designs. I think the one which I was most frustrated by with that was trying to fill the Stylancer Max was just the most deeply frustrating experience. Trying to jam the cargo boxes into that thing. Don't overlook your point spendage. What'd you do? Ejector seat. This ship doesn't have an ejection seat. Ha ha! Oh, chili maple. Nice. Ha ha! I'll refund it. You can't put the container crossbars in the grid. Oh, yeah, I haven't looked at that yet. The command module is the ejection seat. Someone was telling me I need to add a undock command as a redemption. I feel like that's going to be too expensive to me flying this thing. Chili maple. Standing. Oh. The destruction button is the ejection seat. No, they're different buttons. If I was playing one of the single seaters with the ejection button, I actually would have had it. Now it's gonna be like Elite never fly without rebuy. Yeah. Yep. If you don't have enough to buy the ship twice, don't fly it. That was me with my called Chieftain? Yeah, Chieftain. He loved that ship. That was a great ship. Oof. Hey, you're off. Take care, Indecent. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Sorry, HDR monitors hurt sometimes, chat. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Let that on the bun. Pressing clearance for landing. Put this into a hangar and see what the cargo grid's like for the ironclad old iron ass. I'm sorry, the aft of this thing is still hilarious. I feel like landing this thing is going to be a little bit challenging, actually. Because I basically got to scrape the side of this command module on the side of the entry. I basically hit the top corner of the entrance with my command module. So it should be up around here. Yeah, I'm going for angle about here-ish. Taken, nailed it. And we're in, I think. No pricing yet for the Ironclad and the Ironclad Assault. You can actually check. I imagine there's going to be a Warbond deal on it. It's probably fairly certain on that one. But if you actually go to the upgrades page, go to all ships and search for Ironclad. You're looking at 450 and 535 are the most recent sales prices for the Ironclad. In terms of which one, so if it's going to increase during this sale, it's hard to say. This price normally updates about 24 hours before it goes on sale. So maybe? I don't know. But that back-end pricing normally tends to update about 24 hours beforehand. And that one won't reflect any like promotional deals they're doing or anything like that. Yeah, this, I think the bug on this one is anything that can repair other stuff can't repair itself. You can't get repaired at. So I don't think I'll be able to repair it, but I'm going to try. No. Engines are off. Out we hop. Now hopefully this thing stays repaired in terms of like being able to walk around the command module. I think it's only the command module that's attached to it when you first get here that has this issue. Hello. Yelly. Thank you for the burst fires of hearts. I heart you. Also, Chad, if you weren't already aware, the unique item in the Drake Ironclad from a like random thing, because a lot of vehicles have like a little Easter egg in them of like a lootable, collectible sort of thing. In this case, it's a stogie. You get to have that big old Bender stogie. Personalization? Sure. Big old Bender stogie. And then you've also got a very cool gun rack. And whatever this rack is. I don't know what's going to go into these. Anyway. Personalization? Sure. The smoking pipe. It screams Capitan, El Capitan. I love the fact that the elevator comes out into this like little glass box. I think that's really neat. Cargo. Nice. Don't mind about the smoke. It's fine. Crafting area, and then as deck 1. Now someone was saying there's like a little repair piece of text here. I know, but yeah, down underneath that little awning is the vehicle like storage parking area, the hidden compartment. The secure storage area? Is that what you're talking about, Maximus? I wouldn't call it secure. So I wouldn't call it hidden. But there's the secure storage. That's the wrong button, isn't it? Armory. This is the armory that replaces secure storage. We've got a whole lot of extra jump seats for the Iron Chad and storage. Weirdly, no like suit lockers, but still. Or a higher rank. I don't know, the stogie's pretty good. Yeah, a whole bunch more jump seats. This is the Assault, so it doesn't have that secured storage room. Come on. You. Pulls the lever. Sorry. Over the front shoe. Not on this one, Maximus. This is the Assault. Up there on this one is the Armory. I just walked through it. On the standard one, you are correct. No, this is the Assault. The Assault has a an armory up the top there. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to buy a whole bunch of junk and try to load it in. Let's see how it is for cargo. Sneakily do that. She'll never know. I mean, go follow Chili. She's awesome pants. Even when not wearing pants. Haha! Like me. Wait. Allegedly. Like me. Haven't bought a ship or anything for the game in a long time since before I met her, but I told my fiance how much the most expensive ship I own is. Oh no. Yeah, this game doesn't believe in microtransactions, it believes in macrotransactions. But you also don't need to, like, in any way. You wonder if you can put the Centurion Ballista on the top and make a fortified firing position? Probably, but it still gets the, like, bar across the front at the top, so you really only fire up. You can only really fire, like, upwards out of it. And I'm not sure how the shield will interact with the weapons going out. Sometimes it gets a bit weird. Let's grab a whole bunch of 8s. How much was it? 1,444? Chip ammunition. Oh, yeah. I remember seeing this. RMC, yeah. So you can buy your ammo and stuff in boxes here. Is it for science? Yep, about right. Yeah, that's that. Let's go see what happens. There's a cargo area in this one. I think I'm the cargo area. Cargo. Me and my stock suit. Cargo shop.
How you doing?
You alright?
You know, dealing with assholes. Got this guy about town what he owed me for his haul. I'm giving him a bit. Rats. Or I'm gonna kick him.
Oh, yeah, that one wanted quick buy. Or we ended up with like 9 of them. One of the two. And then I wanted a cargo tractor beam. That one? Excellent. There we go. Fuel. Yeah, okay, ended up with a whole bunch of backpacks because, of course I did. No, why is that helmet changeover? There we go. Okay, cool. Hands to have. Yum. It's good that it's a large hangar, an extra large.
Welcome
Okay.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your Viet, please visit us again.
Wonder. I'm definitely here for shenanigans, chat. Pull the lever! Wrong lever. When are you not? Yes. Look. That's a very valid answer. Master Auto, thanks for the follow-up. Mass exceeded my left foot. Now, is there a way to get onto the top of the thing? Like, on foot? I actually don't know. But I could put that up there. I've got my Atlas up there. I just need to see if there's a way to get out onto the top of it. Get it done eventually. It's a dumb way to do it, but it's how it's working apparently. As with many things, it's not quite working. Okay, now I need to go see if I can get up the top there. Yep. Yep. Okay, I need to try to get out onto the top of this thing. Surely there must be a way, right? Controller. Decorations. Nice. I'll make sure I put like luxury ship posters all over the interior of this thing. Like advertising for the 890 jump. Ooh. Fire orb. Sorry. Roof access is starboard side gantry towards the rear. Okay, so no, another way. Here, this way, up there. Gantry starboard. Roof access. Ah, thank you, troubleshooter. I appreciate it. I knew there must be a way. And the weapon rack's right next to the entrance. That's both clever and extremely dumb because Drake. Exit ship. Okay. That'd be clever when you can be both clever and dumb at the same time. Flawless. What? No, get. I don't trust these things at all. There we go. Thank you, troubleshooter. I appreciate it. I really like that the Drake manufacturer design is increasingly. Hang on, what? Do I have to turn it on now? What? Atlas isn't working. What? What? Oh, that was almost me falling to my pain. That's really weird. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, you can go back down. There. Goodbye. Yeah, it's fine. It'll only fire. It'll only aim in one direction. Penetrate off. And I can't move it. This is strange. This is very strange. Oh. What? Nothing in the last 72 hours for the Atlas? Huh. Did I just break it by being a bit of a git here? I don't know. Stored it. Just that Atlas. Where it is. Oh no. Oh no. Copies with the Atlas. I intend to get out high by the TV run. I think it's going to be a different crowd. I think the Ironclad will be more popular with the established Star Citizen crowd, but the Tiburon will be vastly more popular with the PvE combat. Everything should be solo crowd. We all know that specific group, right? Okay, now it's working. I think I just broke it moving it with tractor beam. That does break them quite regularly. The Tiburon is a hammerhead with a dorsal, like a built-in giant freaking laser, and then a couple of side turrets. So they've removed most of the like sticky out turrets on the hammerhead, put a giant honking laser beam down the middle of the thing. Because, you know, normal. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Odin. Twitch drop. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah. Aegis Tiburon. This thing. Giant honking laser beam couple of side guns, hammerhead control module on the bottom. It's a hammerhead, but they've just put a giant honking laser beam on the top of the thing. The Inside Star Citizen from the Chinese Bar Citizen shows some video of it firing. Yeah, so it's brand new. It's going to be sold for the first time during DefenseCon. So the new ships for DefenseCon are, in terms of like never sold before, we've got the M80, which is an Origin, I think it's a heavy fighter. I'm not certain on the answer. You've got the Pitbull, which is a new Drake snub. It's working again. I just got back into it. I don't know. Sorry, the Tiburon, which is the hammerhead with the laser beam. You've got the M80, which is the new Origin fighter. You've got the Pitbull, which is a new Drake snub. And there was one more. What was the last one I'm missing? On the Odin, obviously the big honking battle cruiser was announced. Oh yeah, the Starlight. The Starlight's coming out, which is a new starter refueler. Okay, so I can't test cargo right now because my tractor beam keeps breaking. Well, not my tractor beam, but my vehicle. You haven't heard much of the M80? We don't really know that much. We know it's got retractable guns. And that its Origin, it's 4 guns. Gray's Market. I don't know what the Gray's Market thing's going to be. Oh wow, the grid area on this thing stops early. Everybody hates it. I really like the look of it. It's got that top-down look of an F-14 Tomcat. It's got that sort of really viciously swept wings, high speed, but it's got the Origin style rear engine assembly. I actually think the M80 looks hecking great. You can get out there. Don't know how you can, but apparently you can. Alright, so my rearmost cargo element is here on the Assault. Ah, okay, so that's where it changes the color, the design of the pads. So those must be the refuel rearm area. How high does it go? Yeah, I don't really like the Gray's Market stuff. I saw the Gray's Shiv was on display at DefenseCon. I just think it's leaning too far into the steaming pile of jalopy end of the design methodology. Okay, 6 SCU high. I don't think it'll be 7. Not the Shiv? Apparently, I don't recall seeing it. I'll have to head over to Area 18 again, except I don't wanna. Okay, so that's the top, that's the back corner. What's my front corner like? Okay, it's over there. Pretty standard. Super interested in M80? I am too. I love the I love the 325A for a long time. I like the Origin design language. The 325 I end up getting rid of because it kind of got, I don't know, it got superseded insofar as it became really annoying to do some mission types with physicalized contents, because the ladders and stuff were really annoying on the 325. The 100 series I think is fantastic. I genuinely like them. Okay, so there is... Okay. So I'm just trying to get an idea of where the cargo grids are. So I'm just checking a box on each corner so I don't have to load the whole stupid thing. Okay. That the Odin is styling and made a smaller vehicle in that style, what class type of ship do you think it would be? Like an animated... What? Space battle cruiser Yamato. Except it's more like the space battle cruiser Henry V with the turret layout. I don't know. I described the new battlecruiser, the Odin, as a giant X1, and I kind of stand by that answer. It's a bit odd shaped, but it's honking enormous and very pretty. I won't be buying one. Unfortunately, I am literally in the middle of buying myself an apartment, so I do not have any spare money. But if I was in a financial situation to support the game development for a battle cruiser, I think it looks neat. I like the fact that it is very gunboaty in terms of like its big turreted cannons design. I think that's good. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to get one, unfortunately. And I'm lucky enough that I'm part of the CIG like community content supported team. So they'll probably hook me up with the ability to fly it when it goes live, but I'm not going to get given one. Okay, I really like this top access. I think this is something they need to add on every vehicle that has like a logically flat like roof. But if they took a smaller vehicle in that style, I'd love to see more gunboaty vehicles. I really like what they've done with the... I really like what they've done with the Perseus. I think that style of vehicle goes really well with Star Citizen. Okay, so... cargo on the Iron Chat. No cargo grid back here. Very wobbly cargo boxes. That's fine. Uh, 6 high. Pretty good. You can see they've got a different style of plating here. Ah, repair bay. I see. Okay, so repair bay, 20 by 6 by 6 SCU. I like the signage. Okay, so that's where the 1440 comes in, but it still has a nice big entrance in the middle, even when it's fully loaded. This is a well-designed cargo bay. I really like that. That's nice. And if you're doing ground cargo without wanting to use the chip tractor beams, being able to stand up on the roof and do it that way is fantastic. The non assault variant, I believe, is just the same front section, but you can load cargo all the way back here. So it goes from 1440 to 2200 SCU, I think it was. Is that right? But in addition, the assault gets these two little vehicle storage pads and the crafting terminal. You're getting Raylan, Regret? I think the Raylan's going to get very, very expensive when it comes out. So, depending on the price, you might be able to upgrade from the Raylan to the Ironclad very cheaply. Yeah. I feel that if you picked up the Raylan at its most recent price, what was the most recent price on the Raylan? 225? I see this thing going 500. I see it more than doubling. I see it more than doubling. So if it goes to 500, you're absolute shoe-in for grabbing an Ironclad assault. Yeah. Alien tax, plus it got so much bigger. It's a grower, not a shower. Why did I say that? Why do I say such cursed things, chat? It's not PG anymore. That's true. Also because I've had several potatoes and cola. I still don't swear very much, but I'll be back, chat. I'll be back in a second, chat. I just need to go smell like a lady of negotiable affection from the early 90s. Anyway, now that I smell of menthol. What actually in the command module now? It seems a lot emptier than the old cap module. Heaps more jump seats and a tractor beam module at the bottom. Heaps more jump seats though. So you can see the top section is now, what, 10 jump seats? Plus fuse, plus component access. Downstairs, what are you whining about? Everything's fixed. Stop your whining. Overload. You need more life support? Yeah, apparently it's not letting me change my settings there. And then downstairs you've got the external exit points at transfer. It's a module, tractor beam. It's still got the small two-person desk, like the seating area, and the 2 beds. Again, 2, 4 suit lockers, 2 beds. So basically, the command module is kind of built with a 2-person design, and then you've got 10 jump seats up top. So it's pretty good. I don't mind that.
Weapons offline. Weapons online.
Life support's on full. Give it a couple of beans to weapons. Yeah, that all seems correct. Anyway, get out of here. Yeah, still a better choice than the Cutlass Steel. Yeah, it's like whatever the opposite of VIP transport is. Absolute peon transport. Brought to you by Drake. Still having to sort of strafe up to get this thing to stay. There we go. We're out. Here. Holding cells, the Cutlass Blue XL. Well, this one doesn't have the holding cells. The standard ironclad only has the holding cells. It's a strange bug. It drops you out of quantum again. And when you go into nav mode, it's like, nah. Not today. Except now it's not doing it.
Weapons offline. Weapons online.
Do you know how it works? I don't know. Handles better than the cat? Sorta. Still pretty thick. I love the engine trails on this thing. That's so good. Okay, now it's working fine. I don't get this one. Atmospheric drag with the doors open? Does it just stop? Oops. That re-entry burn. Toast my cargo. Drake doesn't believe in your schmancy aerodynamics. Instructions unclear. Added more engines. Problem solved. No lamp. Unfortunately. Very sad because I do love lamp. I think it did drop me to SCM again. It's very strange how it does that. Log. It's better than good. It's great. There we go. Close her up. Chat, having access to the Ironclad Assault and the fact that the Ironclad Assault gets that little repair pad at the back of the hangar. I do really like it. I do really like it. But, I don't know if I, $85 like it. You know? I don't know if $85 like it. They'll make a little repair ship. I'd rather sit that in there. Well, we do have a repair ship coming. It is the Aegis Vulcan, but I don't know how little it's going to be. It's also built around the concept of drones, which I don't know if drones are going to be a thing at this point. Because all the conversations about drones seem to be like going away at the moment. $85, like what now? Zephyr, so the price difference between the base model of the Ironclad and the Ironclad Assault is $85. That's what I'm talking about here. I don't know if I $85 love the Assault. Yeah, it can make sense occasionally. Not often, but sometimes. Will the difference be the same once price points up? No idea. I wouldn't expect it will change a lot, though. I expect that the price bump will affect both of them fairly similarly. Though it could be percentage based, which would increase that gap. Yeah. I don't know. I'm liking it. I've got a base model Ironclad, which is gonna be a really good unit for moving my hello. There we go. It's gonna be really good for moving cargo and stuff. You're seeing an M2 Assault CCU. Nice. Nice. I had a C2 to Ironclad CCU, which I used because I fell out of love with the C2. Brown, why did you delete your message? That's strange. Anyway. You got the Ironclad on Warbond LCI when it was first announced. Oh, nice. Will I solo my base model? I don't know. I feel like I'll probably mostly be using it to run cargo. And often when I'm running cargo, I've got like 1 or 2 people with me. Because the ironclad as it is, you don't get a lot in the way of firepower as a command module pilot. Actually, it's giving me nothing right now. But you don't really get a lot of personal weapons. Check that, see if that fixes it. No, it's saying I've got no weapons. Will I solo it occasionally, but probably not much. The beta ironclad is an exceptionally good cargo hauler. I do hope they give it better tractor beams though. Yeah. Well, the top tractor beams need to go higher. Like, currently you can only go about 45 degrees up, which is not ideal. And they also need to look at making it just have a bit more traverse on some of them. The front one's fantastic. The top one needs some love. Especially when you look at the placement of all of the box limits. I'm assuming the standard one is the same in terms of you can't stack in the middle, which is good. There we see a hammerhead, I think. Yeah, hammerhead, iron Chad. 400i. You don't see a lot of 400i's out and about, chat. 400i is one of the rarer vehicles to see because it's kind of meh. VTOL. No input. Gear is down. 400i and the Corsair are two ships you wish were more popular. The Corsair I see a lot of. I don't see the 400i because it doesn't really do combat very well. It also doesn't really do cargo very well. Exploration doesn't exist. Luxury is meaningless at the moment. You're not stick down. Try that again, chat. Good chunk. Very nice. Doesn't do anything well. That's kind of the problem with it, right? It's just it's a meh. It's a very stylish ship. It is, yeah. It's why I'm really interested in the Origin M80. Even though I probably can't buy one. Once again, I'm currently buying an apartment slash condo for those in America. So all of my money is going into legal fees and home loan. But the M80 as a ship is one which I'm very, very interested in. Because I think it's going to be a really cool, like, premium heavy fighter. I think it's a heavy. Again, they haven't really announced it, but it looked like it was quite well accounted for with weapons. It's definitely heavy. It does look like it's heavy. I like the fact that it goes 6 high. That's nice. And leaving the gap in the middle is also really good. You just bought a house. Hey, congrats, Izzy. Massive congrats. Is in-game VoIP working well? Yeah. I was using it last patch, like last PTU, and it was working with the people around me, but it's been so hit and miss. Like a heavy interceptor? Yeah. I can definitely see that one. It's definitely got the ample arrangement of nacelles that are required for that. So many things to sign. Yeah. I'm trying to arrange a property inspection for a place at the moment again. because I've got an approval for the home loan, but I just need to find the right place, the right price. That's so bad. You missed back when it worked well. You used to yell at people at my ship. Nice. I'm like a serial elevator talker in this game. I will just yap at people randomly in elevators or walking past them. I'm like, morning. And before they added more voice lines for the NPC, people were like, does that NPC talk? I'm like, I'm not an NPC. Oh, I do like the black ship skin for the 400i. That's nice. Yeah, Healy Rob, I wish it was more reliable because yapping at people is so dang fun. After playing Arc Raiders, with how incredibly well the VoIP works in that, I'm really hoping that when they roll out the social tools and the updates to all of these systems, it's going to turn it into an MMO, basically, in my mind. What's that? Is that a C2? Oh, you poor old fool. That's your main game, exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. It'll turn it into a MMO again. Arc Raiders should be the standard for VoIP. Yes, I agree. Though I don't agree with Arc Raiders having VoIP always on to team by default. That's a bit too spicy. I've heard a few too many cursed things playing Arc Raiders when squatting up. When it's a hot mic. Do you think it has a long way to go? Yeah, it does. It's an interesting choice. It's one of the choices of all time. Bit cold out. I'm keeping an eye on the SC testing chat to see if we're seeing any updates come through. It looks like they're not baking a new build for today. They're just doing hotfixes now. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Healy. Appreciate you. Back when you started this game in 2019, VoIP worked really well in the game. Yeah. It's been one of those in and out features. When they rolled the server size up to like 600, it just curled up and died, which I understand. Also, yapping with VoIP running as well. We just like and people could see your lips flapping as you jaw away on whatever you're yapping about. Meanwhile, my poor old Logitech C920 just can't keep a track of my face. It doesn't do well. Mostly the fact that it grabs my glasses half the time instead of my eyebrows. I need to put on some like darken my eyebrows before I stream. Black eyebrows. Get the odd eyeliner going. Anyway, just gonna check in Mega Pro to see if they sell a increased fuel tank size for the Starfarer, because I wanted to double check that one. Very happy in this patch they increased, well, the patch before, they increased the size of the Starfarer tanks from 12 to 20, which was great. You're hopeful to start getting that MMO status it's trying to get, besides social tools and player economy that isn't broken. There's some things longevity. Yeah, so like player trading, big thing. Crafting system, big thing, because it's gonna remove a lot of currency out of the economy. Boot polish myself again. Do my Kappa Richard. I got mentioned in the Star Citizen Weekly Roundup, or like the email for that one. Do I still have the photos? I'm sure I've got them somewhere, chat. There's photos of me as Kappa Richard, and it is properly cursed. Nah, I can't see them at the moment. No, I can't see it. It's vanished. Nope, no idea. Lost it. Which is good people. Yeah, he's stepped away from Star Citizen for a while. He's actually doing having a lot of fun doing Chump Car. He's running a car in Chump Car now, which is really cool. This radar. Okay. What flight blades do they sell here? Avenger, Stalker, Titan, Warlock, Gladius, Hammerhead, Redeemer? Oh, they started selling them in-game pretty widely now. That's good. Docking collar? Oh, these are the fuel nozzles. I got the recipe to make one of these. The Northfield. You know, TwitchCon 2019 to Private Star Citizen event, he was such a nice guy. Yeah, he's a heck of a dude. Actually, 2019, that would be the year when it was the Test Squadron. Yeah, that would be one of the years when it was a Test Squadron meetup during TwitchCon. And he got several beers into him, including some nitro stouts that made him blow up his Uber with terrible gas, apparently. The Given line, for instance, so much of its comedy is based on players researching and building things, all of which culminate in ships and equipment for their ships that drive everything. There's also extremely powerful, rare, and hard to get stuff that you can especially content that people take top dollar. Yeah, absolutely. That's what this game needs, is like a really diverse crafting economy. This patch we're in right now, 4.8, they are doing quite a few things to try to reduce the amount of duping that's going on. It's also why they're doing a wipe. Because there are widespread duping issues on Star Citizen Live at the moment. Use attachment. No, not those. Not container. What about modules? Tally modules. Oh, they sell tally modules here. That's cool. They don't, however, sell the Starfarer tanks here. Yeah, see you in a bit, Yuzen. Yeah, Star Citizen needs to go down that sort of EVE player-driven economy, crafting-based stuff, and they're already working towards it. But part of that one, I think they need to revisit and reconsider the absolute slog that mining is right now. Because currently you sort of scan, you sort of ping, you get a whole lot of contacts. You look at the contact, you do the math to see if it is a panel or the type of asteroid you want. You fly to it. Once you fly to it, you scan it when you get very close and see if anything in there is even vaguely worth pulling off. That's really frustrating. Like that gameplay loop right now is deeply annoying because you can't find out if it's worth flying to something until you get to it. And for some reason, computers in the future can't work out the weight of a signature into a type of item for some reason. I don't know why. Duping's a real issue for games that's meant to have a player-driven economy. It's been here for a while, but the duping thing is high. Yeah, it's really frustrating. It's also why things are worth billions of alpha UEC at the moment, because the people have ended up with just absolutely mountains of currency. Just absolutely mountains of it. It's basically worthless. I love the esports sort of shop vibe that the Omega Pro gives. Scurzy. Oh, maybe it's the other shop. Yeah, I'll go check the other shop, the gun shop thing. Whip. Ow. Completely worth it at this point since they're doing a wipe now. Yep, correct. But the full wipe was only announced today. Until today, they were saying that the wipe was going to let you keep the Wikello items, until they realized that a lot of people who had the Wikello items had used dupe items to get them. So they decided to do a complete wipe except blueprints. And now people are like, but you people use dupe ships to get the blueprints. I don't care. That person's running the drop helmet on a standard outfit. I know, I'm the same. Chaos missile? I like chaos. Sorry. Mist? No. Doesn't have secret resources and materials to use blueprints? Correct. And we're hopefully not going to be seeing people selling mountains of 1,000 quality material immediately, like what was happening after blueprints came online. Glarses? I like his keyboard videos. Yeah, I've ended up dehydrated, chat. This is horrifying. But it's okay. I know a solution. Reputation wipe? Yeah, the reputation wipe hurts a bit. Especially considering they've rep-gated the behind Intersec, the new group content. That's a little bit tough. You can always burn your meaningless internet points to add glasses to a existing emote, right? Isn't some of that giving a limited time event stuff too? The limited time events? I didn't. So you'll be able to get some rep back doing the Xenothreat missions. Like that stuff is going to probably issue Intersec rep anyway. And it's really quite a lot. There's also quite a few like blueprint patterns that are only for that. Okay, someone stole all of the bartenders from here. Nope, there's one. Let's go. Yoink. I love this song. Everything will be wiped before they go to open beta anyway. Correct. And it'll be wiped again before it goes to 1.0. Everything is meaningless. However, it's also nice to work towards stuff again. Like, I've been struggling a bit for motivation to do things. Yeah, I like your fit. Very nice. But the bartenders here suck. Sorry. I told you I'm a VoIP fiend, chat. except for the account-bound blueprints in that event they talked about. Yeah, are those account-bound? Because the, knocking out the Xenothreat missions did give me some blueprint sets, but I don't know if they're account-bound. If they are, heckin' great. They're a pretty cool, jungle camo, skin. They said they would do with them. Nice. That's great. I've only done on PTU so far, but they did give me like blueprint stacks for doing them. Ah, the old GPU murderer. Here's a whole bunch of particles, bro. Nope. I need the other one. This is what happened when they were first introduced in the updated particle systems for the Star Engine system. They gave us these locations. They're like, here, particle effects. We're like, also stream pixel murder. Can confirm. Yeah. Twitch compression doesn't like massive amounts of color changing pixels. Who knew? There's a bouncer. I just wanted to go get Neo-Imperial cuisine. Rude. Rude. Fine, I will get dressed. There we go. Don't know why they just changed that, but sure. I can no longer smell the scent of your paws. Anyway, take care of yourself, Zephyr. Have a good one. I appreciate you for hanging out. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here enjoying some more potatoes. Potatoes. Yeah. My headwear might block my burger eating. Let us try. Nope. Apparently, I can shove a burger through my head mount. Sparks Noy, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I appreciate yous. Sorted. Hi, chat. With me not being able to really quantum anywhere in my Iron Chad, the Iron Chad Assault, so to speak, I'm not really thinking of trying to go and do any like combat missions or anything. Also, I didn't have any weapons available for it. Excuse me. I might just wind things up a little bit. Actually, it's about my normal end time. I normally run longer today, but I might just wind things up. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate the company. Hopefully you all had a fun time. If you don't have any questions about the game, please feel free to hit me up. I should be back on tomorrow. I'm going to be missing random streams, like pretty consistently, because I'm trying to arrange property inspections and the availability of them is dumb. Like, I don't have a better answer than that one. The availability for property inspections is just whenever they feel like it. I'm definitely going to be missing Monday. Monday of a dentist appointment. Beyond that, I'm not sure. Either way, so they make some missions where you have to drop ship with tanks in combat zone. Yeah, they need to add more reasons to use ground vehicles. They do want to do that one, but apparently before they do that one, they need to make ground vehicles suck less, because currently they suck. And even they acknowledge that. They're just like, if it's the focus for the mission set, they need to not be bad. So they are going to go through and revisit at some point, but that time is not now. Meanwhile, for those on YouTube, we're going to wind things up at that point. For those on Twitch, we will send a raid out. We're going to go and raid across to